talked Victor down? I was hoping for more of a show, but then the only excitement I get around here is when someone adjusts their brightness settings. Quite the thrill ride.
One thing about Arcadians is they know how to build. Back on Tau Ceti, all we had was a minecart to push each other around in. What I wouldn't give for a little public transport right about now. these Arcadians do appreciate the finer things. Guess it's only bad when Auntie does it.
Window.
Got my lamps on a hostile.
Don't like it. These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes! Grab an order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before we cut them
Recharging as fast as it can, Commander!
Oh, damn it. Pissed in my pants.
Maddeningly beyond my reach.
Time.
Time to earn my commission. I will restore my life or avenge my death.
Can't say I'm thrilled about aiding an arbiter, especially considering he ain't been forthcoming about his motives. Hope it don't come back to bite us. Anyhow, was there something you needed, Commander?
We going to kill Hierarch Ziegler soon? My knife hand's getting itchy.
This window. Don't like it. These strangers. Should rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes! Grab... Grab and order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before
Enemy spotted.
cut them up.
Oh, damn it. Who pissed in my pants? During the time. Grab
Time for me!
this window. Don't like it. These strangers. Rip them out, shatter them, transfer them with ourselves.
Yes, yes! Grab and order glass scrawler next outing. They'll display us in the standing before we cut them up.
Realize you're about to die, right?
Not quite charged yet.
Run from me until I can kill him. Used to ask for help, but help? I'm alive.
There's a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from Protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
Unknown personnel approaching. They don't appear to be hostile. Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
Don't forget to clean your ship's toilet inside and out. Zero-G clogs are as stubborn as they are smelly. Now, what can the pipe doctor do for you? I'm just a plumber. What do I know about human anatomy? People aren't toilets. Maybe you're right. The day an auto mech unclogs a toilet unsupervised is the day I hang up my spurs. Very well. Sometimes it takes a plumber to do a doctor's job. If Matriarch's Mercy cries out in need, then the pipe doctor will answer. See you there, friend.
Although without quite 100% effectiveness, the remaining parasite eggs will not vary without affecting their texture or flavor in any discernible way.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return?
Can't say I'm fond of these lodgings. Talk about close quarters.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history to exclude
You'll never forget your first higher order logarithmic differentiation.
stranger. The Order bids you welcome, but also warnings. In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just down the road here.
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end.
All our efforts add to the equation.
Architect! I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
Apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter. My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
Well, that's one way to become the center of attention. cause trouble and I will school you. Chapter and verse.
Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Or we could... No, but if they deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better served having it the other way around. Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment. That's not... Yes, your assessment is absolutely accurate. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated. Correct. In this case, standardize algorithms, which includes a Poisson distribution method, using the data we accrued from years of tracking the frequency of different attacks. Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and distressing position of having these algorithms inform me that every type of attack is exactly equally probable, and thus my dilemma. Many, unfortunately, Anti's human soldiery, raptidons, mantisaurs, scrappers, and even wild varachnids. In summary, many and varied. Alas, I lack the resources and time. I appreciate your input, though. Anti's forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench, thus making it the new primary trench. Despite the fact that we are currently holding back Anti's forces at the new, more narrow front, this leaves us in the unenviable position of requiring a new fallback trench. That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line. Our analysis shows us that Antis simply lacks the resources to push through the current front line. However, there is a vanishingly slim chance that Antis has more resources in transit outside of the Arcadian system that we simply haven't accounted for yet.
Impressive. Their personalized order prediction must have been quite favorable.
Abbot Newell's here to impart a message of significant value, conveyed to me by Alexandra Monastery's most trusted conjuror.
If you're here to help, then you should be aware that we've all been placed on standby after that last attack. Careful wandering the trenches there, stranger. Some board initiative.
Of Alexandra Monastery, signing off. How was that, Mike?
Move on, freelancer. I've been tasked with only treating enlisted personnel.
That Manosaur was at least 4 meters tall. Now, probably closer to 6. Probably the biggest Manosaur there ever was.
Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return. Attention.
Recharging as fast as it can, Commander!
Step aside. Swine.
I have to let the parts are crushed.
This is Chief Quidley, recording with the intent of registering this most unusual sequence of events and securing their serial wave rights. Recently, we reckoned it'd be a hoot to hack a captured order terminal, use it to heckle them. Instead, we wound up chinwagging. And turns out we have much in common. They're bored, we're bored, and everyone got sick of trench living months ago. Next thing you know, we're getting together for brews in a wave of their knockoff sport, pitchball. And where there's booze and ball, there's betting. And while those order folk are scary data smart, they can't see the angles if they're big as a ship and bright as a hollow ad. They just see stats and percents and don't get how spunk, moxie, and being due play into it. I thought hustling games with 6 caps was the easiest way to make bits. Not no more.
Yeah.
Hold your fire. They aren't from the Order. Anyone who shoots pays for their own ammunition.
Feel like a rube believing all the Aether Wave chatter about how quick, easy, and profitable this would be. I'm all tuckered out. choice is the best.
Auntie's choice is the best.
Better than all the rest. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Just like the inconsistent profit margins of our competitors. Campson, think I can't see you lollygagging? Pick up the pace or I'll dock your pay. Look at you rocketing up the corporate ladder.
Factory 7 is presently under lockdown. Unauthorized entry is barred due to contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
Hello? Someone there?
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Métadier. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Oh. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
It evidently originated here. A transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to knot with tinges and flinders.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack? What I'd like to know is why our...
What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate? Oh, well, it's an honor, your, mathness. Didn't recognize you without your cape. However, can I help you? Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it. Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. Transport pod M7, containing a full hold of refined Zeranium, bound for orbital platform Z9, received a priority reroute command. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Anti's Choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level. A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably, she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me. Again, it's been a distinct privilege, Pontifex Maximus. I remain your most obedient and, humbled servant. Prophet is a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean, look at this mess. Running on my neck.
So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Anti's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
All within the Order are equal parts of the equation. It is functionally useless to imply greater influence. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away. We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. The initial evidence looks rather conclusive. And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below. Which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions. An understandable perspective. I fear I must concur. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Consider finding a human companion if you seek conversation.